Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to your March 2021 reading. I'm so excited you are here. If this is your first time here, thanks so much for joining me. If you are returning, thanks so much for coming back. I absolutely love and appreciate every single comment, all of your likes, any shares. Every time you hit that bell or that subscription button, I appreciate and I feel your energy. So thank you so much for that. All right, so March 2021. Well, February 26th, 27th, there is a full moon in Virgo. And I really thought, it's kind of interesting that this month of March is starting as February is finishing on this full moon. So I went to the Moonology Oracle deck and I wanted to look up the teaching from the book in the Moonology deck. And this is what it says. It says the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home and office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out your energies via salt baths, meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. And I just thought, I also want to read this, the Attuned to the Moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. And I thought that was a beautiful way really to be starting this month of March. So as we get into each reading, I just wanted to, keep in mind that as we are embracing this new month of March, we are ending February with this beautiful full moon in Virgo. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe you just have a lot of Cancer in your chart. This is a reading for you. Welcome, welcome. All right, so for March, so we are really looking at, the overall for March, but definitely what is sparked by this full moon in Virgo. That is really what we're looking at in this reading. Okay, so one more shuffle here and then we're going to start. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever else, maybe you're a cross watcher. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to fit for everybody. Maybe if you don't find resonation with it, maybe watch another reading for another one of your signs. All right, so current energy. What is the overall energy moving forward from this full moon? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Four of Cups and we have, wow, the Four of Earth. Look at that. Talk about building foundations here. Okay, Cancer. So the heart of the matter here from this full moon. What is the heart of the matter here? Ace of Wands. What are you afraid of with this matter? What are you afraid of here, Spirit? What is Cancer afraid of with this Ace of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Fire. Holy smokes. Okay. Past influence here that is supporting the Cancer. Patience. It's interesting. I think this is probably the third time this patience card has come out. And I know for sure this is the second time that this patience, which is the Temperance energy, has come out as a past influence that is supporting. So that's pretty beautiful. Okay, so past influence that is challenging here with this Ace of Wands. The Chariot, absolutely. And what are the Cancers promising themselves as they go forward here from this full moon? Thank you, Spirit. King of Fire. Wow, we have the Queen of Fire and the King of Fire out. Okay. And potential outcome. Keep in mind that outcomes are always changed by free will. Messenger of Fire. Holy smokes, guys. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the King of Wands out. Now on the bottom of the deck, look at this. Guys, we have the Ten of Cups and the Strength, followed by the Hermit. Holy smokes. I do feel, guys, Cancer, you're in this energy going forward from this full moon is very much emotionally filling. It's very happy. I'm strongly feeling that this happiness and this joy, this emotional fulfillment, it's coming from your inward strength. I do feel with this Hermit here behind it, there has been a lot of reflection within your life, Cancer. I feel like you've really done that inward reflection to really find that strength of self. And as you have found that strength within self, here you are now coming forward, embracing this beautiful Ten of Cups energy. As the bottom underlying energy here, that's absolutely lovely. All right, so let's look at this overall energy. Moving forward from this full moon, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Cups energy is about being caught up looking at situations that crumbled. okay? There's a cup, there's an opportunity that is still for you that sometimes we look past. Sometimes we don't see the opportunity that Spirit is giving us. Sometimes we get caught up in just, oh, the spilt cups, right? Now the Four of Pentacles, this Four of Earth energy, this is about knowing worth, being solid within your own worthiness. You know, building that solid foundation of who you are and what you stand for. So I really love this current energy. We are going to clarify here with the light seers as well. So I really like this energy, this current energy though going forward, because I do feel the way that these two blend together. Fours are all about building foundations. And I do really strongly feel that this is about building the foundation of your worth. It's like, okay, yes, there's been cups spilled, but even though these cups have been spilled, it's like you're opening yourself up to that opportunity that Spirit is offering you. You're looking and really understanding that that cup of worth is the cup for you. That's a lot of cards there. We're not taking all those. Let's get one for the Four of Water here, please. Can we get a clarifier? Four of Water. Yeah, the Tower. Absolutely. And one for the Four of... Okay, so I do feel, especially with this current energy, you know, that Four of Cups was a Tower moment, okay? The cups that crumbled, the cups that got spilt, something in your life came down, whether it was past relationships or structures or whatever that was, whatever that looked like. The Tower moment is about structures within our lives that aren't going to sustain us for the long haul. That's why when tested by life and tested by the universe, they crumble, because there isn't that strong foundation built up there with them. And see, that Four of Cups is where that spilt energy, that spilt cups, that needed to come down, yes. But in the energy of the Tower, even though the Tower crumbles, we must acknowledge that, okay, once the dust settles, we are able to go forward and build new structures, new solid foundations, which is kind of beautiful that it then rolls into this Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords came out and kind of rolled around, but she landed very much upright. In reverse. And I do feel that that reversal was because it was very hard for you to see that kind of, and maybe it is very hard, you know, especially talking about current energy. Maybe it's very hard for you to get crystal clear on, okay, so what's the other opportunity? You know, maybe you're still hung up a little bit on the Four of Cups that got spilt. Maybe you're still stuck right now on that Tower moment and seeing, okay, how can there be positive within this? I just can't see that, right? But it is, especially when it clarifies this Four of Earth, it is about knowing the worth and like the worth of self. So if you're struggling within that energy of self-worth and you're unable to clearly see your worthiness, I mean, that's a good spark to start. Now look at here, current energy, heart of the matter here, we have the Ace of Wands. This is a new spark, guys, a new beginning, a new passion. It's an opportunity. Aces are opportunities, gifts from Spirit. And when it's the Wands, that's talking about new spiritual beginnings, some sort of new kind of spark, passion to your life. Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. Now, I love this card, and it's interesting. Spirit is really, my guides are really asking me to point out here. See this? This is her, this is that flame, okay? This is that flame, that spark from the universe, from Spirit, okay? See here how it almost looks as though she's crying. It's as though I'm really feeling right now that this Ace of Wands, as much as it is a new beginning, there is some sort of sadness that goes along with this beginning, because you are being asked to move past something. You are being asked to move past this Four of Cups energy, this Tower moment, okay? And sometimes it is very, sometimes it is heart-wrenching. Sometimes it is heartbreaking to have to leave people or souls that we thought were going to be long run in the past, opportunities. You know, it doesn't necessarily need to be relationships. It can be opportunities that we thought, oh, this was going to be our bread and butter, and it didn't really work out, right? But this Ace of Wands is that, okay, just because it didn't work out, there's still going to be something brand new. There is still going to be something that is going to burn your passions, that is going to ignite your soul just as much as the old, if not more. You know, when things in our lives are removed, it's because there is something better there for us, okay? So what are you afraid of was this Queen of Wands. And it's interesting that there's so much fire here, because I believe that whatever you're starting in this full moon is very passionate, Okay, so whether that is relationships or it's new soul ventures or it's new business opportunities, it's something that is sparking a lot of passion within you. This Queen of Wands is that divine feminine energy within us. Now, I don't know how many times I will have to say this, but we all know in my readings, I will always talk about masculine and feminine energies. Sorry, excuse me one second. My dogs are arguing. Dogs, can you please knock that off? Yes, thank you. Okay, so we have, oh my goodness, see, now you made me lose my train of thought. Let's just clarify this Queen of Wands, because they totally just distracted me. Wow, Queen of Wands gets the justice. Yeah, you see, because what I feel you are afraid of, oh, I was talking about the divine feminine. Being made up of divine feminine, divine masculine. Here we go. Back on track, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so this divine feminine energy within inside of self, well, it is that inner knowing, the inner guidance. So here, this is your intuition. This is that divine feminine energy within inside of self leading you towards your passions, connecting you to your authenticity, connecting you to that flame and that spark. It's balance here, you know? But I feel that that is what you are most afraid of. I feel that it's this layer and level of authenticity and really coming out of your shell and being like, you know what? This is what burns within inside me. Like, this is my passion. This is who I am. This is like straight line. This is me. This is me balanced, right? And I do feel like that kind of stepping forward into that very bold energy of that Queen of Wands is very intimidating for you. I feel like there is a lot of fear around that. Now, what is supporting you though from the past here was the Temperance. You know, and it's beautiful because the Temperance energy, it's patience within this deck, but the Temperance energy is very much talking about being present, learning to find the harmony and the balance within your current situation, within your current space, right? Two of Swords. Let's get another one here. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands as well. Yeah, wow, look at that. There's that Knight of Wands, guys. You know, this journey for you through this full moon, I mean, we have pretty much everybody but the Page of Wands as far as court cards go for fire here, for the Wands. And I cannot get over how much that is about what you are passionate about, what, like, your most authentic self, Cancer. That is what we are discussing right now. Okay, because it is about, you know, what is supporting you in your past energy here is where you have learned to really balance yourself, because you were blocked in showing who you authentically were. You were blocked in chasing that fire within inside of your soul. You know, and it took this energy of learning to be present, learning who you were, learning that balance, that harmony within inside of self. You know, that was a very beneficial aspect to your past, to where you have come from and grown into. What's challenging you though here was that movement forward with the Chariot here. You know, when the Chariot is about taking control, taking the reins of our lives and steering us in the direction in which we want to go. And for some of that, you know, as energy here that's been challenging you as a past influence, I do feel like it has been very hard for you to just direct yourself authentically. The King of Wands came out. Holy mother of goodness me. I can't even get over this, guys. You know, it has been a challenge here. And look what's supporting you, or what you are promising yourself. Sorry. What you're promising yourself going forward is this King of Wands, is this King of Fire. Cancer, can you see how this is such an empowering reading? This is such a big full moon, new month for you, because you are so greatly embracing who you are. You are promising yourself to show up to the action side of your life, that masculine side of your life. Going forward now here, showing this is my passion, this is my heart, this is what I stand for, this is who I am steady, and this is me authentically. You know, this challenged you. It has been challenging for you just to take the reins of your life and steer your chariot in the direction authentically that you want to go. But I'm telling you, baby, that is what you are promising yourself with this King of Fire. Literally, what are you promising yourself going forward in this full moon? To be this King of Fire. Okay? You are making the action steps and connecting your life to the direction in which you want to go, in which your soul is saying, this way, kid, follow me over here. This is the path that you want to go. You're not afraid to do this, Cancer. You have nothing to be afraid of. Don't worry about the cups that got spilt. Spirit has this beautiful opportunity. Yeah, look at that. Don't worry about the cups that got spilt. This is about finding your inner light. Reject the haters. See down here, all of these wands? This energy of the Seven of Wands here is embracing your inner light. Again, like this strength card on the bottom of the deck, right? Embracing that inner strength is where you are going to find your happiness. Ten of Swords here. I mean, you got to walk away from something of the past, those cups that got spilt, this tower moment that I fear you're afraid to let go of. Just let that go. Okay? Embrace that light within inside of self, Cancer. It's such a beautiful light. Your authenticity is something that the world needs to see. Your passion and your life, I mean, whether it is a soul purpose or a mission or some sort of relationship you're walking, you know, I feel like there's not a lot of romance out here, but I feel as you go forward authentically here, I do feel like you are just embracing this level of self. And as you go forward, you are about to embrace a life that is so much for you. Potential outcome, here you are, that Knight of Wands. Isn't it interesting how much like repetitive cards came out here? Who are you going forward? Who is Cancer going forward? Thank you, Spirit. The Empress. You are building and manifesting and creating the life that you want to build and manifest and create. Okay? Absolutely. There is so much growth. There is so much potential. There is so much magic within you. Unlock it. Do not fear that fire. I feel, Cancer, that you're almost like, oh, once I release this flame, am I going to be able to contain it? And that's okay. You don't need to contain it, because that life that it is asking you to live is saying, okay, let's go. Okay? You've been afraid to really dig in and do this growth. You've been afraid of really digging in and co-creating and manifesting the life that you want to. Okay? And this is where those steps, what you want to grow, what you want to bring into life, what you want to be committed to and to continue to grow, those are things that you have to be dedicated to. Those are steps and those are lessons, and that's growth that Cancer you have to be accountable for. Being authentic is not an easy lifestyle to live, because being authentic is being vulnerable. And sometimes that vulnerability is very terrifying. But here you are, ready to leap, ready to take this leap of faith and have the faith that what you cannot see is not bad. Have the faith in Spirit here, Cancer. Allow the divine to take you forward. Allow the divine to, be your light post here and guide you forward on this mission, on this new Fool journey. Embrace the light within inside of self. Do not fear what you cannot see. Have faith. Okay? This so much is about embracing that light within inside of self and embracing faith over fear. Because you were divinely and uniquely and wonderfully made. So to think that that passion and that spark that is within inside of you is not worth shining, well, that's not the case. That light and this gift, this Ace of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands, this heart of the matter here. That light that is within inside of you was gifted to you because somebody wanted you to show it to the world. So shine that light, my beautiful little Cancerian friends. Shine that light. What is it that you want to bring in to life? All right, let's see what Spirit's guidance is going forward here for this full moon and this month. Yep, wow, look at that. Ten of Swords, there you are, cutting it loose, getting rid of it. Look at another repetitive card, Ten of Swords. It's time to let it go. Okay, you've been holding and trying to piece this tower back together because you've been worried that the cups got spilt are all the cups that are for you. And it's just time to let those fears and those worries and those anxieties go and embrace this next level of transformation. Embrace this new phase in which Spirit is opening you towards. Here's that Two of Cups. You know how I said, there wasn't a lot of romance cards out, but I do feel like, as much as there isn't a lot of romance here, I do feel that this is all about you. Like, for some, it is definitely going to be passion, but I feel so strongly, I don't know why, but I do feel so strongly that there is just like this, you're letting, like, I feel strongly that for some, it's definitely going to apply to relationships. But here we are. Okay, let's get back to this. You've cut the shit. Okay, you're releasing yourself from that toxicity, freeing yourself, and having faith that what is for you, allowing this death and transformation to take process in your life, because there is this beautiful, for some it's a soulmate energy, and you know, soulmates don't necessarily just have to be romantic either. Okay, this can be friendships, this can be partnerships, right? Like, this to me though is where you are releasing the toxic shit of the past and going forward authentic and ready to blend your energy. That's what this transformation is all about. It's all about becoming authentic with this queen and this king of fire and these messengers of fire, embracing that spiritual side of self, that authentic side of you, Cancer. Because who that authentic side is the energy that is going to blend this kind of beautiful, harmonious soulmate relationship. Okay? Let's finish with an oracle message here from the Spirit Animal Oracle. I absolutely love this deck. It's by Colette Baron Reed. And this is really the energy to embrace going forward. No shit. Panther Spirit, Cancer. Reclaim your power. Number 44, very powerful. Panther Spirit. Oh, guys, you can't make this shit up. Like, honestly, like, I couldn't even put cards together the way that Spirit does. It's so powerful. Okay, where is P in the alphabet, Spirit? Oh, right there. Look at that. Parrot. Took me right there. Oh, goodness. Reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges. And right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might. Have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this. Be bold. Holy smokes. Well, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It certainly helps it get out there, as my channel is just growing. So if you're not yet a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscription button as well as the bell so you get all the notifications. Also, if you found resonation within this message, be sure to drop a yellow heart or a sunflower emoji in the comments section. At the end of every month, I do a draw for a free personal read. So all of the comments that have yellow hearts or sunflowers, those are all ballots to enter for that free draw or that free read at the end of the month. All right, Cancers, well, thank you so much again for being here. All my love. Take great care of your beautiful soul. Bye now.